Hey Patriots and wood heaters. What I wanted to do is make a really short video about figuring out the resistance of a water kettle heating element. In other words, you go to a store, buy a water kettle and rip out the heating element of said kettle. How to figure out the resistance so you can hook it up to your 12 volt or whatever system. In my case, what I want to do is connect it to my solar panel and heat my chicken coop in the winter time. So it made sense for not to get it from eBay or AliExpress or where have you, for the simple reason that I can go to my local store and get the kettle there for a tenner today. Specifically, the appliance that I got is one that functions on anything between 220 volts to 240 volts, 50 or 60 hertz, and the power that they give for it is 1850 to 2200 watts. So this is the heating element that you have in this kettle. I purchased the kettle for the sake of getting this heating element and getting it reliably, so that I know that it's from a manufacturer that a reliable source here in my home country redeems to be reliable. So I know that this element itself will be reliable. Alright, then the meat of the video is figuring out the resistance of the heating element. Now, we did say that we're going to be operating on a span from 220 volts to 240 volts. And the power at the lower end was 1850. So what we do is we put the voltage and the power, and the calculator here figures out the resistance and the current. But we were of course interested more in the resistance, so it gives us a value of 26.16. If we look at the higher end, which was 240 volts at 2200 watts, the resistance is practically the same, 26.18. So that's only a 0.02 difference there. The current here is a bit higher than it was with the previous one, but that's not the one point that we're looking at. So now, if we want to hook this system up so that we have our car battery at say 12 volts, 26 ohms resistance, we get the power which is really low, 5.5 watts. So now we can start playing around with the volts, how many volts our system gives out. We remember that at 240 volts it gave out the maximum power, and if we hook our solar panels in series, let's say we have two panels that give each 45 volts, that's 90 volts altogether. We can put in that value, and now we're already getting a power of 309, almost 310 watts. So toying around with this figure and this calculator, you'll be able to figure out what sort of wattage you can get out of this system and use it for your thermal sand heater or whatever. Anyway, hope you found this video informative, and please hit the like and subscribe if you feel so. And at any rate, have a good day.